Good evening, guys. Matt here from Underdog. We've already got the question on trying a filler on the Tier 1. All right, we've still got 22 spots left in it. I'll give everyone a couple minutes that wants to buy team outright, make it 21 spots left. Give a couple minutes for people to buy that outright. I'm going to spend a minute or two creating the filler listing, and I will be back with you in just a minute. All right, yeah, Mike, I went ahead and I've added you one spot to tier one. And Mike, I do really appreciate you understanding the oversell on the Prism. So Prism is still full. I've added you a spot to tier one, and let me see. You can see what number we're left at right now, and I will get the filler listed. Okay, we're down to 16 spots left. Uh, yeah, I'm going to give it just another minute for anyone else that wants a team. I want to start off tonight talking about a card, but entirely different from a sports card. A card that I received in the mail this week that's very important to me, and I'm probably wandering down a way too personal path, but I'm going to. So, uh, see if I can get it to focus correctly. But from TADSAW this week, I've received my certificate of accreditation that, along with my dog, successfully completed the Train a Dog, Save a Warrior service dog program. So after over a year of and dogs of painful training and back. I'm really excited to finally be through that and have my service dog accredited through them and trained and all that good stuff. And back to check we're still at 16. I will go ahead and get the filler listed on that. Thanks, guys, for the congrats. The well, hold on, I incorrectly listed it, so give me a second to fix the filler. Okay, guys, now the filler should be correctly listed. There are 32 spots for 1050 each. Uh, Half of the people will receive a random team in the 3-box tier 1 break. Obviously, unfortunately, the other half lose out on that 50-50 shot at receiving a team in that. Sorry, I'm bouncing back and forth trying to make sure I actually got it right. Hopefully that is the link there on the filler. Again, you are buying for 1050. You are buying a 50-50 chance at receiving a random team in a 3-box break of Tops Tier 1, 2020 Tops Tier 1. While y'all work on filler, I'm gonna go ahead and hop on I think I'll start with the Spectra. That's a little quicker. And I don't have Scott supervising me to make sure I do the technology correct tonight, so we may have a little bit of challenge and bouncing back and forth. Don't hesitate to let me know if I forget something. Okay, we're going to start with the dice roll. The 2 dice, 4 or more is what we're looking for. That is a 9. So we will be randomizing both the team list and the list of participants 9 times. Thank you, Zarin, for jumping in on filler. Hopefully we get it filled that way. There's our participant list. We've got Kevin P, Chris P for 2, Troy S for 2, Brian Husnick for 1, Derek Olson for 5, I believe, Nick Abbott, Alex Krull for 2, Ed Yaney for 2, Fred Brooks for 2, Tanner B for 2, Clark N for 1, Anthony Garzillo for 2, Mike Pelkey for 2, Anthony Garzillo for another, Brian Hendrick for 1, Mitch Hayes for 1, Tyler Holden for 1, and Mike Pelkey for another. Thank you, guys, and here we go 9 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Mike Pelkey on top, Brian Husnick on the Mike Pelkey on top, Ed Yaney on bottom. With our team list 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Portland on top, San Antonio on bottom. Okay, here's our team assignment list. Just a second, I'll run through it. Yeah, Brian, if you give me just a second, I'll work on getting that figured out. I'll be back in just a second, guys. Yeah, guys, I apologize. It's going to take me a few. Apparently, somehow I attached the wrong list to that order, so I've got to repull that and get it together. I'll be back with you in just a couple. Okay, guys, I'm going to run through this list, see if this sounds a little more accurate. Hold on a second. Okay, Derek Olson for one, Kevin P for one, Chris Pia for one, Troy S for two, Alex Kroll for one, Brian Husnick for five, Derek Olson for another one, Nick Abbott for one, Alex Kroll for another, Ed Yaney for two, Jeffrey B for two, Fred Brooks for two, Tanner B for one, Clark Napier for two, Anthony Garzillo for one, Mike Bucky for one, Anthony for another, Brian Hedrick, Jeffrey Hayes, Tyler Holton, and Mike Pelkey. Anthony, yes, unfortunately, I did not put the correct participant list into the randomizer. If you would like out before I re-randomize, since I made that mistake, I'll be glad to refund you your spots if you let me know before I start it again. Yeah, unfortunately, I did put the wrong list of participants in, so there isn't a great answer whenever the wrong people are the ones there. Yes, Mike, you do have two spots. Anthony, I'm getting ready to run it with the correct participant list. Like I said, if you want out, I completely understand and I'm glad to refund. Okay, this time hopefully with the correct participant list on 2019-20 Spectra. We had a dice roll of 9. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Jeffrey B on top, Brian Husnick on bottom. Our teams with the Hawks on top, Wizards on bottom 9 times again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Minnesota on top, Denver Nuggets on the bottom. Okay, here is our assignment list. We got Jeffrey B with the Minnesota Timberwolves, Tanner B with the Golden State Warriors, Jeffrey Hayes with Charlotte Hornets, Christopher P with the Utah Jazz, Jeffrey B with the Phoenix Suns, Ryan Husnick with the Miami Heat, Kevin P with the New Orleans Pelicans, Derek Olson with the Portland Trailblazers, Brian Husnick with the Cleveland Cavaliers, Brian Husnick with the Brooklyn Nets, Troy S. with Boston Celtics, Clark N. with the Washington Wizards, Derek Olson with the Houston Rockets, Troy S. with the Spurs, Mike Pelkey with the Toronto Raptors, Ed Yanni with the Dallas Mavericks, Ed Yanni with the Milwaukee Bucks, Fred Brooks with the Orlando Magic, Nick Abbott with the Detroit Pistons, Alex Kroll with the New York Knicks, Mike Pelkey with the Los Angeles Lakers, Tyler Holton with the Memphis Grizzlies, Clark with the Indiana Pacers, Fred B. with the Clippers, Brian Hedrick with Oklahoma City Thunder, Anthony G. with the Atlanta Hawks, and Alex K. with the Sacramento Kings, Brian Husnick with the Philadelphia 76ers, Anthony G. with the Chicago Bulls, and Brian Husnick with the Denver Nuggets. Anthony, as you know, I'm not the one normally doing all this. Scott normally handles all that, and he was nice enough to take a vacation on us. So I'm not sure what error I made in Excel downloading it there. Okay, guys, here we go. For the only part I'm here for. Ace, I have to agree, it's been a mess so far. Hopefully it gets better. Josh Richardson, Grant Williams base. We have a Elgin Baylor illustrious legend auto out of 49. And the last card is Anthony Davis. It is numbered out of 99. Anthony, did you buy 2 or 3 spots? Cody Martin rookie. DeAndre Hunter rookie. Montrezl Harrell in the zone auto out of 99. LeBron silver prism. Oh, no, it's not the silver prism. It's 5 of 5. Can't tell if I got that in focus or not. It is the marble prism out of 5. Pack 3, we have Sabonis base, Culver rookie base, Chris Bosh auto. It's a gold out of 10 prism, and a Nasser Little silver prism. Last pack, Anthony Davis base, Zion rookie base there. I'm not even going to give that name attempt out of 49. Kings auto. And a Shea Alexander out of 99, the Celestial Prism. Yeah, absolutely some incredibly beautiful cards. The Zion base, Bosch out of 10. And of course, the LeBron out of 5, the biggest one there. Absolutely beautiful group. Those cleaned up, and it can take me a minute to double check, make sure I pull the correct prism list. See, hopefully it goes a lot better than the Spectra list. Okay, guys, I'm going to read over the Prizm list here real quick. If you have more or less teams, either way, please let me know. Hopefully that I've actually pulled the correct list this time and it goes a little smoother. I've got Tyler Holton for 2, Eddie Cotty for 1, Christopher Pia for 1, Brian Wall for 1, Nick Abt for 3, Adam Hale for 2, Frank Alloway for 1, Michael Sandello for 2, Troy S for 1, Nick Abbott for 2 more, Bryce Edward for 1, Thomas Becker for 1, Jeffrey B for 3, Tej for 1, Ed Yanny for 1, Mike Rooney for 2, Jimmy Upchurch for 1, Zarin for 1, Ed Yanny for 1, and Jeff Eckert for 2. That list sound right to everyone? I sure don't want to go back down the path we just went. Thank you, Mike. The spot list matchup for anyone else? Thank you, Frank. Thank you, Brian. I'm going to go ahead and start the dice rolling. Hopefully, we've got the right list this go around. Ah, different combination, but we've got a 9 once again. Chris, do you have for in the Prizm or in the Tier 1? Okay, good. This is the Prizm list. I was starting to worry because I had you for 0. So, get Prizm first for the Tier 1. Okay, here's our list of participants. We've got 9 times. 1, 2, 3. Well, 3 second time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Mike on top, Tej on bottom. Nine times with the teams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Marlins on top, Reds on the bottom. Okay, here's our list. We've got the Marlins to Mike R., the Twins to Bryce Edwards, the Orioles to Sandello, Dodgers to Mike R., Diamondbacks to Jimmy Upchurch, Oakland A's to Nick Abbott, Boston Red Sox to Troy S., San Diego Padres to Jeffrey B., San Francisco Giants to Nick Abbott, New York Yankees to Chris P., Rangers to Adam Hale, Pirates to Jeffrey B., Tampa Bay Rays to Nick Abbott, Cubs to Jeffrey E., Cardinals to Tyler Holton, Washington Nationals Jeffrey B., Angels to Mike Sandello, as if you didn't call that one. All right. The Rockies to Tyler Holton, the Braves to Frank Alloway, the Mariners to Ed Cotty, Kansas City Royals to Nick Abbott, Chicago White Sox to Ed Yaney, Houston Astros to Zarin, the Detroit Tigers to Nick Abbott, Milwaukee Brewers to Adam Hale, Mets to Ed Yaney, Phillies to Brian Wall, Blue Jays Thomas Becker, Indians to Jeffrey Eckert, and the Reds to Tej. So, Mike, are you going to go and call your shot while you're on fire, calling everything? Tom Mike's lucky enough; he's willing to go back to the well again and pull the Angels twice in a row. I don't know what to do with him having the Yankees and the Mets, though. At least one of the two. Well, these are not the easiest to open. Hopefully that means they're full of greatness. Start with a Jordan Prizm out of 60. I can't remember offhand what they call that version. The Otani Blue. The Gray All Red. The Woodruff Blue. Brandon Woodruff Blue Mojo. I believe that's 175. The Adam Hasley Pro Penmanship Auto. The Silver Brock Burke Rookie. Silver Prizm. Rodriguez Blue. Matt Olson Blue Mojo should be 175. Miguel Sano Red. Trout base. Not the exact trout we're looking for yet. Buster Posey Silver. And Albies Red. Yeah, Brian, I don't have any good information there on Adam for you. Sheldon. I guess a purple cracked out of 25. Justin Turner Red. Logan Gilbert Silver Prizm. Steven Strasburg Blue. Drew Waters on deck. Ronald B. The red mojo out of 99. A Bubba Starling blue auto, rookie auto out of 35. Hal Kendrick silver Prizm. Justin Verlander red. Trying to drive nuts back and forth. George Springer out of 125. A Trevor Story blue. Adley Rushman top of the class. Mike Trout instant impact. Still not the fish that Sandelo's looking for, but Adrian Mordon rookie auto. I'm going to clear this box off the table real quick. We'll move on to number 2. Not the start I'd like, but not a horrible start either. Blue Jay Love sounds good to me. I'd really like a bow auto. That'd be pleasant. Here we go, box 2. Jose Barrios out of 125. Keston red. Bryce Harper. Not sure which version of the blue that is, but it's numbered out of 35. Number 33 out of 35. Bryce Harper. Luis Castillo blue. Acuna fireworks. Brian, I guess you do have the Phillies. It is a pretty one. There's a Tawny red numbers game. The Blue Mojo Rice Hoskins out of 175. Should be a Sean Murphy autograph. Sean Murphy rookie autograph there. Joe Adele now on deck. Zach Gallen, silver Prizm rookie. Anthony K, blue. Matt Olson, lumber ink. Paul Goldschmidt, stargazing silver Prizm. Justin Dunn, red. I was thinking Aristides had a couple in this. I may be wrong. Obviously, I haven't pulled the one you would want yet. So now a Blue Jays and a Reds. Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting to see what Kenyo does with this short season. But Jonathan Hernandez out of 75. Red, that's the Mojo auto. Jonathan Hernandez, rookie for the Texas. Tony Green out of 125. Then a Giolito blue. DJ Silver Prizm. George Springer red. Another Mike Trout base. Young Chang for Cleveland, a red Mojo out of 149. And a pro penmanship, Mike Soroka for Atlanta. A nice one for Frank. There's a silver Zach Thompson, top of the class. Blue Lance Lynn. Mike Trout stargazing. David Fletcher, red out of 99. Dylan Cease, red Prizm. There's a base Aristides. Afraid that may be the only one so far. We got a lot of improvement to go for box 3, guys. I'm afraid we're heading in the wrong direction right now. Time to change course entirely. Not horrible boxes, but we've done so well over Prizm out of Prizm over the last couple weeks. It sure seems horrible. Oh, I'm gonna clean up my mess first. Oh, I agree, Mike. It's time to do it. Chavis red out of 99. Ken Newman blue. Joe Adele now on deck, stargazing, Boba Fett. Another Boba Fett. Solaire silver prism, Caleb Smith red. Terry Glass now blue mojo out of 175. Ariel red. A Trout hitting machines and a Trout instant impact. A Will Wilson top of the class silver prism. Dingo Leba blue. Eddie Rosario out of 75. And a TJ Zook out of 25. The purple cracked ice rookie auto. That was a nice Blue Jays hit. Hey, what the Blue Jays, when I called, but you're right, probably was a decent Blue Jays hit. Thank you for calling that out. Jesus Luzardo, silver prism. Acuna red. Royce Lewis, prospect. Here, the Prizm version, that is for Minnesota, being Bryce. It's a red Caleb Smith rookie out of 99. The Galvin Lux red. We still got one on left. Wilson Contreras, silver Prizm. Matt blue Prizm. Adley freshman top of the class. Lewis definitely has potential. Jacob DeGrom, brilliance out of 149. And a Tyrone Taylor Prizm rookie auto. Another Mike Trout fireworks. Charlie Blackmon red. Noah Syndergaard out of 125. Corey Seager blue. That's all for the Prizm. Get this off the table and we'll run back through the autos real quick. A couple of the notable Prizms is the Jordan Alvarez out of 60 and the Bryce Harper out of 35. Then at pro penmanship, Adam Hazley, Adrian Morjan, rookie Prizm, Tyrone Taylor, the silver Prizm rookie auto, Royce Lewis, Prizm prospect, pro penmanship, Mike Soroka, Seth Murphy, rookie auto, Jonathan Hernandez, the Red Mojo out of number 75 of 75, rookie for Texas, Bubba Starling, blue out of 35 auto, and TJ Zook out of the purple cracked ice out of 25. Thank you guys. Take a minute, download Tier 1, and get that set up both for the fill and then for the regular rate. Sorry, Tanner, I answered your question a minute ago with mute. That obviously works exceptionally well. No, Court Case still has 22 more spots to go tonight, so it will not be long tonight. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do the dice roll that we're going to use for the filler, the individuals' assignments, and the team for the 3 boxes of Tier 1. Somehow we got 9 again. I should have never guessed. Every time tonight. Okay, for our filler, we have 32 names. The top 16 after we randomized 9 times. The top 16 after we randomized 9 times will be receiving one random team in 3-box Tier 1 break. Run through this list real quick and make sure it sounds right to everyone since it's been going so great for me tonight. Looks like Chris Harless for 4, Alex Krull for 1, Zarin Rote for 2, Jeffrey B for 3, Michael Sandello for 2, Troy S for 1, Chris P for 2, Jeffrey H for 3, Brian H for 2, Thomas Becker for 1, Jeffrey Eckert for 1, Ryan Carroll for 4, Eddie Gotti for 2, Rich Busta for 1, R. Bryce for 1, Jeffrey Hayes for 1, and Mike Pelkey for 1. Again, these are the 32 names going for the 16, the 32 filler names going to the 16 available random teams. Does everyone else have who they think they had? Or have the number they believe they have? I guess, Mike, we're just going to let you be the only one to answer, and I'm going to go ahead and roll forward with it. Here we go, 9 times. Top 16 will receive a random team in Tier 1. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So Thomas Becker is number 1. Christopher Pilla is number 16. So those are the top 16 will be receiving a random team in Tier 1. Mike, you've got 2 spots that you purchased outright, not from the filler, correct? Average top guy, you definitely didn't come out on the good end of the odds there, that's for sure. Okay, here's the tier 1 list before we randomize it. We have people that purchase spots. This is not filler spots. This Chris Pia, Jared M purchased 2, Bryce Edwards 1, Ed Yang 1, Ed Cotty 1, Jeffrey B 1, Ed Yanny another, Brian Wall 1, Mike Rooney 2, Clark Napier 2, and Mike Sandell 1. Does that sound right to everyone? And obviously they have the extra 16 from. While I wait on the first 14 to respond, I'm going to run through the winners from the random were Thomas Becker, Chris Pilla, Alex Krull, Ryan Carroll, Brian Hedrick, Jeffrey Hayes, Michael Sandello, Eddie Cotty, Richard Busta, Ryan Carroll, Jeffrey Hayes, Brian Hedrick, Jeffrey B., Jeffrey Hayes, Chris Harless, and Christopher Pia. Excellent. Here we go. We'll be randomizing the participants list 9 times. We've got Christopher Pilla on top and bottom. Here we go. 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the last time for 9. Chris Harless on top, Ed Cotty on bottom. And here we go with our teams 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Orioles on top, Tampa Bay Rays on bottom. Okay, here we go. The run through of whoever one has. Chris Harless has the Baltimore Orioles. Alex Krul has the Boston Red Sox. Jared Marshall has Kansas City Royals. Mike Rooney, the Reds. Bryce Edwards, the Braves. Thomas B., the Cardinals. Chris Pia, the A's. Jeffrey B., Seattle. Chris Pilla, the Indians. Ed Yaney, Rockies. Jeffrey Hayes, the Giants. Jared Marshall, the Brewers. Clark Napier, the Astros. Brian Hedrick, the Cubs. Pirates to Ed Cotty. Nationals to Jeffrey B. The Yankees to Sandello. Who to guess? The Mets to Brian Hedrick. The Blue Jays to Clark Napier. Twins to Jeffrey Hayes. Ryan Carroll has both the White Sox and the Padres. Rooney has the Tigers. Richard Busta, the Dodgers. Jeffrey Hayes, the Phillies. The Texas Rangers to Chris Pilla. Arizona Diamondbacks to Brian Wall. The Angels to Mike Santella. The Marlins to Ed Yaney. And the Rays to Ed Cotty. Well, Mike's going to give me a chance to do it over. Hopefully I can do better than I did last time with the Angels for him. Yeah, I'd be happy to see a Ripken come out, that's for sure. It's almost cheating to add the Angels to a traditional Yankees bets. Fred, the Spectra, I had put the wrong participant list in. It did not have the correct list of people who had bought in. Here we go, box one. Up first, Zach Wheeler, auto out of 299 for the Mets. It goes to Brian Hedrick. A Taka jersey out of 395. That goes to the Yankees and Sandello. Alex Rodriguez, Mariners jersey. That goes to Jeffrey B. And a Mike Talkman auto at $2.99. That goes to Sandello again. Well, it's helpful if I remember where I cut the boxes to begin with. Where I failed on the Reds in the last break, start off this one with a Aristides auto out of $2.99. Wow, a heck of a Todd Helton patch out of 10 for the Rockies. And to go back, the Aristides goes to Mike Rooney. The Todd Helton goes to Ed Yaney. And the final auto is Alex Young, rookie out of $2.99 for the Arizona Diamondbacks and Brian Wall. The patch on that Helton is just absolutely incredible. And box 3. Up first is a Wilson Contreras auto for the Mets. That goes to Brian Hedrick. That is out of 25. Nate Lowe for the Tampa Bay Rays. Jersey out of 395. That goes to Ed Cotty. And then Brian Reynolds out of 10 for the Pirates to Ed Cotty. That does it, guys. Thank you much for your patience with me. I appreciate everyone participating tonight. And as always bet on the underdog. Thanks, guys.